The most common PLC programming language is called ladder diagram. In this program, open contact, we have a closed contact, and we have a coil. The first step that we have to do is to do that component, and I'm going to explain it with an example. And not an object is going to be impacted via pneumatic press. It must be turned on when two V manuals are activated and the object presence is detected. If one of them is not being pressed, the process cannot start. After 5 seconds of pressing the buttons, the press will go down and buttons must be pressed at the time. Or if the button 1 is present, the button 2 is pressed, and this sensor has sensed the object. These two sensors and this sensor will activate this mark, and this mark is related with this open contact. After 5 seconds, these three ones are pressed. Then the piston 1.
Text is one of the 5 languages made for the PLC. This language is similar to the C++ language. Structure test has the following functions, and first is the for. The for is the basic one, and it iterated through nested code and number of time is the function that we using most of the time. And next we have while, execute nested code until the while calls is fixed, and we have the if one. And this function will be executed only if the conditional is true. And we have the else. This function will be executed in an alternative section of the code if the if code is false. And we have the case statement will be executed in a particular case depending on the value of a declared variable. And finally we have else if is the conditional else position. This function will be executed if the
Hello, I want to show you sequential function chart. What is it? It's a graphical programming language used for PLCs, programmable logic controllers. Before I begin, we need to know a symbology of the program. We have stages, something like this. The first start with these symbols and this number 0, and later these symbols and this number. These three connections means these inputs and these outputs, and here we have actuators or marks, and in the other hand we have this symbol called transition to join stages. Here we have timers or sensors.
Well, in this time I'm going to explain the instruction list language. This language is the most antique and is like this assembly language. It's the most used in Europe because it is very easy and compact. The project has a register code accumulator. The structure has the following order: tag, command, variable that can be inputs, mark, and output. The comments are the important part of this process.
Well, what consists of the PLC block diagram are 3 principal parts. input-output modules, a CPU, a control processing unit, and a programming monitor. As you can see here, this is our basic diagram. As you can see here, here's a field of our inputs and everything that we could use. And as you can see on the other side, we have a field of outputs that consists of lamps, contactors, motors, and etc. Also, what we could do in the process of our inputs, that whatever we want to transmit, it has a signal. Each signal consists with series of logic levels, and by that it passes through a field of the PLC that the CPU reads, and by passing through there, the signal will change into a processing signal that it could read it, and by finishing that, it would go out to the terminals of the outputs so that we could send that signal, so it could actually automatically send the communication that we want the device to read. The programmer or monitor is used to enter the user's program into the memory and to monitor it's sent to do. Well, also the section of the inputs and outputs is to establish interfacing of a physical device and digital devices to the PLC. What the CPU does is three principal parts. It's the memory system that saves data and information, the processor that supervises operation of the tasks that the PLC is sent to do, and obviously the principal part, that's going to be the power supply. That's going to provide power to the memory system, the processor, and the inputs and outputs. The program monitor is a device to use to communicate with the circuits of the PLC, to enter and edit the programming of the device. And as you can see here, that's the principle of our graphic that we use in the block diagram.